go.
With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their last game, a loss to the Celtics. And guys, the hometown fans not pleased with that dreadful performance. They saw their team get knocked out cold.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Here's Curry with the three. Rebound by the Heat. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Very difficult to imagine it'll be much different this season. These teams still appear to be very closely matched, each with talent to be competitive, but not necessarily elite.
Here's Wiseman. Higgins outside. From outside, off the mark. And here are the Heat now. It's a three-point game.
And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
Now here's Butler. 8 points his last outing. Back to Adebayo. Lock at 6. Again, the miss by the Heat.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
On the wing, Thompson. Curry outside. Rebound by Butler. And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulder.
And that mental aspect impacts play. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
Now Curry, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Welcome your Warriors dance team.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. He was admiring Jimmy Butler's competitiveness over a full game. Coach said he doesn't take any plays off. He pulled us out tonight. We're going to have to match his intensity and will to win. That's a tall order against the kid from Tomball, Texas. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And here's Lowry. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Up top, Adebayo. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Curry. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field. And Greg, as the playoffs loom in the distance, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain, and you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable, and when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise.
Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
They get it back. Back to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson misses. Brent, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor, when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity.
Here's Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs, or dribbling up from the post to make plays, or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Lowry has the open look. Off target from outside. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors lead by 3. Live from Chase Center, you're watching.
Feet and welcome your Warriors dance team. Ladies and gentlemen,
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Warriors leading by 3. To the inside. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
That's a good look from Clay right there. Just the court awareness, and that guy was wide open.
Here's Tucker. Off target with his 3. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, "We know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us." Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Back to Adebayo. Here's Butler. Green with the block.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's the screen. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Curry. Into the lane. Over Lowry. The shot by Curry, no good. The Heat trailed by 5. Butler in the corner. Down low. Here's Lowry. Drops in the layup for 2. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Getting free T-shirts tonight. Let's hear ya.
Here's Vincent. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Hero on the wing. Takes a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
That's his first
And the foul on Victor Oladipo.
Team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They host the Spurs after this one. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Vincent. Oladipo outside. 6 to shoot. Martin.
Caleb Martin.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Hero from long range. Wiggins with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hero, no good.
Miami foul. Umair, 7. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Warriors with possession here. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Pass to Thompson. In the corner, it's Wiggins. It's stolen by Oladipo.
Yeah, another turnover there, but guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
On its way from Curry for 2. And that one comes up a bit short. Pass to Vincent. And here is Hero. He's covered by Thompson.
Tyler Hero.
And he gets the bucket.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
Here's Weissman. And finished off by Weissman.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Vincent. Curry with the defensive effort.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Wiggins from outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Heat trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Hero on the wing. He has 5. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Well, nice vision on that pass from Hero, and he put the ball right in the shooting pocket.
Ranked in off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Miami with the ball. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. To the middle. Pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Weissman. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years for a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Miami no good on that time either. Warriors leading by 9.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge